Peace and blessings, my brothers. I hope that you all are doing well. Listen, guys, as soon as you get a chance, I want you all to look up Attorney Dennis Spurling. Attorney Dennis Spurling. Attorney Dennis Spurling today dropped a very, very important live stream dealing with single black men. Dealing with single black men who don't have children and their relationship to the sexual marketplace, particularly the Afro-American sexual marketplace. And in this live stream, Attorney Spurling asserts that 51% of black men would rather die alone than date a single mother. Now in this video right here, brothers, I want to go a bit further. I don't want to talk about single mothers because single mothers are important and what have you, and I agree with everything that Attorney Spurling says in that video. But I want to go even further and say this, is that there are black men, a significant portion of black men who are single, black men who are childless, like myself. I'm a single and childless black man. I've never been married, who would rather die alone. We would rather go to our graves by ourselves. In the context of North America, than to deal with the present arrangements connected to the sexual marketplace today. We would rather die alone and go to our graves, solo style, as opposed to dealing with the gynocracy. And Attorney Spurling is dealing primarily with black women, black men, and the dynamics between black men, and black women. It is clear that plantation politics, CompuServe politics, the idea that Afro-American women determine, shape, decide the nature and course of relationships is what pervades black society. And brothers, when you become a grown man, when you become a disciplined man, a man who has not planted his seed all over the place, a man who is not caught up in the family court system, a man who is self-sufficient in a relative aspect. When you become that kind of man, you lose tolerance, you lose patience, you become less accommodating to the status quo. You don't want to deal with baby mamas, single mothers, women who have never been married, women who want to dictate all the terms of relationships. You don't want to deal with that. More importantly, you don't want to deal with disrespect. You don't want to deal with women who do not value you. You don't want to deal with women who look at you in a way that is no different from the way in which white society looks at you. A woman who expects you to prove yourself to her in the same way in which the dominant white society has demanded that you prove yourself to it. And I want you young black men to hear me, especially you young black men who were in your 20s and in your 30s, who are doing the right thing, who have built yourself up, who are disciplined. You young black men who are disciplined, you are disciplined, you are disciplined, you are disciplined. You are going to reach a place in your life where you will lose tolerance for nonsense. And you will lose tolerance for the nonsense that is tied to the gynocracy. And you will lose tolerance to nonsense tied to the sexual economy writ at large. On this page, I have promoted the efforts of black men to expand their options, to look beyond the United States, to travel. Travel to South America, travel to the Caribbean, travel to Africa, travel to Europe. Travel everywhere on the planet, Russia, Asia. But if you find yourself right here in North America and you have to deal with this terrain, your best bet is to be by yourself. And if that means that you don't leave a legacy, if that means that you don't have kids, you don't get married, you don't have kids, so be it. This is the condition that we are in right now. Again, I want to give a shout out to attorney Dennis Spurling for pushing this. I am one of those black men, among that percentage of black men, never married, no kids, I don't live in poverty, and I have the wherewithal to make decisions that benefit my best interests. And if it means that I have to die by myself, alone, so be it. Peace and blessings, brothers. Take care.